It's cruise day! We have 15 minutes to get down to the shuttle to head to the cruise port. So we will see you there.
Royal Caribbean has done an incredible job simplifying the muster station drill. Now you can access that on their app. It shows you where your muster station is. We're on deck 4 open, D25, and you can even find the deck. And you tap on this little video, watch it through its entirety.
Jacket over your head and refasten the Velcro.
And then you need to acknowledge for all of your passengers that you've watched it. Obviously, I'm standing right here with JJ and we're watching it, so he's confirmed for both of us. And then you can scroll down. You can listen to the emergency horn. Just do a very light, because it's very loud. Okay, because it's very loud, and that tells you what it's going to sound like.
It's 7 short blasts followed by a long blast, and that's what you need to know.
And after you hear the horn blast, you can scroll all the way down. It also talks about your kids' safety, and it gives them a video that's kind of more age appropriate to tell them what to do in an emergency.
Easy cheesy. Well, we're headed to the port, and we're getting a little shower en route. No problem. We'll be there shortly. Hit the tunnel and route to the terminals. It's not raining in the tunnel, which is a good thing.
This was the shuttle. We were just let off. Terrence, right there, helped us with our bags. They took all our bags right here, and we're headed where? We're headed this way?
Explorer of the seas.
I mean, we're headed in this direction to go to the ship. We got our bags dropped off. A little late with the pickup on the shuttle, but she was extremely efficient and knew right where every ship was leaving, which was helpful. So, you ready to get on board?
You're welcome. Enjoy.
So we came up the escalator right down there. And this is a different terminal than we had for the Symphony. This is for Explorer here in Miami. So it's a little different. You walk all the way around that area there. And then we get in line. Our boarding time is 11. And seem to be pretty organized. This first section here, after you come up the escalator, is just security. And it looks to be 3 lines right now for this Explorer cruise. So this first section here, you don't need your ID or your passport or anything like that, your set sail pass. You do need your set sail pass to come in the front door though, just to walk in the door. They want to know that you're on the right ship and you're in the right place. But this section here is just security, and after security is when you'll need your passport and ID. After you get through security, you'll go into the check-in area. Thank you. Restrooms are also right here after you get out of security. And then you see the check-in for all, check-in for all decks. It's a beautiful building. They tell you, please have ready your set sail pass and passport. Good morning. You need?
I need to scan your boarding pass.
The beautiful Miss Sophie here has asked us for our set sail passes and some health questionnaires. We already logged on online, checked in online with our photos, and so she knew what we were supposed to look like, and we looked like that. And so she could tell it was us. She's scanning our passports too. And the line is very organized here, as you can see. She's directing people about where to go. And then if people need further help, they can go up here to the desk after they've checked in at these lines. It's very organized. And I was kind of surprised to see that, because the people standing outside the port area at the Symphony port terminal was crazy, was amazing. And so I'm very glad to see that this is so organized. To the ship, thank you.
Whoa, hold on.
We happen to be behind Super Mario in line. Hi. No.
No. We just know his.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good to see you, brother.
Well, that was exciting. Get to practically see a celebrity.
A living legend.
Morning. Where do we go?
Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
What do you need to see?
Can I see your set sail pass?
Yes. To the ship.
Here we go, folks.
And you know you have to get your hop on as you enter the ship.
Get your hop on.
Yeah, I'm just like giving them a credit card.
Yeah, we have Good morning. Thank you so much.
We will go straight to Muster because that sign right there said D25. He told us right where it was, so we're going to the back of the ship. This was our muster station, and she did not want to be videoed, so we respected her wishes. And they gave us, like, seriously, like a 2-minute speech. And JJ's still looking at the horizon. And we're headed probably to eat lunch, which is what we usually do. And they have improved the elevator super electronic buttons. They no longer have the actual buttons, but the touch screen pad. And of course, still the map up ahead to tell you where you're going. And a British accent to the elevator voice. So what do we do after muster? We eat. Walking into the Windjammer, they no longer are scanning your set sail pass. So you just walk in, start washy-washy.
Good morning, welcome.
Nice sinks on either side, welcoming you to your first day on board. Hello. Get some grub either side. Busy Windjammer always on Embarkation Day. And I'll show you the food on all the buffets later on, but right now we got to get our grub on. Embarkation lunch in the Windjammer. As always, that's the first thing we do after muster is eat. And I got a very light colored plate. It's terribly healthy, can't you see? I got some mahi-mahi, a little bit of protein, and some lemon butter sauce, mac and cheese, and a nacho extreme. We'll see how it tastes. What'd you get?
Salad with tuna, all the fixings, legumes.
All the veggies.
That I love.
And bow tie pasta.
Bow tie pasta with black olives.
You're very happy with.
I am happy.
I am happy with the mac and cheese, and I'm very happy with the nachos. I will say the mahi-mahi is kind of gamey today. Just saying. Maybe it's the first day embarkation, last of the bucket from last week. Who knows? Embarkation day, Windjammer. All kinds of salads, coleslaw, pasta, pesto salad, tuna. We got some grilled veggies, mashed potatoes and gravy, and the huge roasted beef top round. And he's almost done with that one. He's having to start a new one. Paella rice, corn on the cob, roasted potatoes, grilled mahi-mahi with lemon butter sauce, barbecue pork ribs, barbecue sauce, looks like beef stew, and garlic rosemary roast chicken. You ready for that? Now that chicken looks good. Chicken curry, bean stew, vegetable fried rice, beef caldereta, chana masala, and roti and papadum. So this is the pasta bar. They make the pasta for you in those skillets, so you can ask for whatever type of sauces and pasta you want. They have bolognese sauce and carbonara sauce, along with the veggies and different kind of meats, chicken and ham, and it looks like some beef there. And of course, my favorite section, the dessert section. You've got your lemon cookies and coconut cookies. I think they also call those Ranger cookies. They're my favorite. You've got apple pound cake and coconut cream puff, along with different flavors of Jell-O, chocolate bar, what they're calling it. Looks like kind of a pie cake version of a chocolate bar. More apple pound cake and some raspberry tart. Those of you who might be looking for gluten-free, they have an entire gluten-free little section over here. Looks like maybe some yogurt and Jell-O, as well as blueberry cheesecake. And no sugar added desserts as well. Black Forest. They do have the freestyle Coke machines here for you on the Explorer. These are all the drinks they have. If you find your favorite. I just opened the doors for the cabins, so we're going to find our aft cabin now. They're getting the luggage out by the doors already. Pretty long hallway for us going all the way back to the aft corner. And JJ's trying to hide, but I already saw him. There, he's peeking around. And we are in the back corner aft, and our cards, where was the card found, JJ? Right there on top of your number. You will see your set sail passes. This is cabin 9390 aft balcony. Let's take a look. This is our first time on an aft balcony, so we're excited to experience it and show it to you. Remember, right as you walk in, your cabin lights are on your right, along with your closets. And your closets, this is a regular balcony, not an oversized or large balcony. And next, right as we walk in, we have our restroom on the left. And remember, on all Royal Caribbean ships, as far as I know, right now, the light to the bathroom is always on the outside of the wall. So let's take a look at the restroom. The shower is a typical size for a balcony cabin with a removable and height adjustable shower head. They have a combo soap and shampoo product, 2 soap dishes, and a safety handle. The on-off handle is on top of the shower controls, and the temperature for the water is on the right. The shower door is comprised of 2 sliding pieces that come together to close. The sink area is fairly small, but there is some storage as well as trash containers on the shelf below. There's also a mirror cabinet in the corner that has shelves inside for storage. And this is your desk area, again, as in every Royal Caribbean cabin. JJ, if you can zoom in here on the plugs. I want them to see the plugs that are here on the Explorer. So right here you have a UK plug that you can buy a converter for. We brought one that has 2 3-prong plugs as well as 2 USB plugs. So they have one UK plug. I'm not sure what that is, actually, what that middle section is. And then of course you have the controls for the in-cabin intercom. And over here, the plugs that you see are 2 3-prong plugs and the light to your vanity. Now let's talk about the storage here on the vanity area. On both sides you have these mirrored doors that open, and you have a good abundance of shelving in there. And then we see the drawers that are down here in the desk area. And we have our Kleenexes here in this top small drawer. Going across here in the lap drawer, we have some laundry bags, and you can pay for laundry service here on the Explorer like on most Royal Caribbean ships. And then over here we have our very small hair dryer. I bring my own hair dryer. Ladies, it's important to remember that if you're going to use the ship's hair dryer, one, you can see the size of it, so it's not as large. If you have very thick or very long hair, you might want to bring your own. Also, if you have any kind of hand pain or arthritis in your hands, this might not be the blow dryer that's best for you, because you have to continually push the button for it to remain on. Let's take a look at the cooler. It is not a refrigerator. So if you have water or drinks or something that you just want to be cooled, this would be the perfect place. And then as we move further into the cabin, you have the seating area over here, as well as, if JJ will turn to his left, he'll see himself in the full-length mirror that's right there to your left, a little steps inside the door. And of course we see the wonderful Royal Caribbean king-size bed. Here's our semi big screen TV. It's right here, and it's on a swivel, so if you're in the seated area or if you're in the bedroom, you can swivel the TV back and forth. And then we have more shelving above the TV. We of course have our safe here that you can set with your own combination. And then you have 2 more shelves up here at the very top. And now, probably the best aspect of an aft balcony cabin is the balcony. So let's pull the curtain back. You have your wonderful big circle window right here that actually you can sit inside if you wanted to, and your door to go out to the balcony. This is your aft balcony. So let's look around. On this balcony, we happen to have 2 chairs and a lounger as well as a table. But I mean, come on, show us the view, JJ. That's why we're out here anyway. We happen to be still docked in Miami, but obviously when you're at sea, you'll be looking at that wonderful wake view. I found Izumi completely empty, so I thought I'd give you a peek inside. Izumi is the sit-down Asian-inspired restaurant on board. On Explorer, as you can see, the ocean view inside Izumi is outstanding. This is a specialty restaurant with an extra fee that provides a 4-course meal that includes 1 starter, 2 main courses and 1 dessert. They also have a kids menu, so be sure and ask for that if you take your littles with you. You can make reservations online before your cruise, or if you purchase a meal package, you can go to any restaurant on board to set up reservations. Another very interesting part of the ship that wasn't super busy was Dizzy's Lounge. This is on deck 14. As you can see, a large statue of the namesake jazz great Dizzy Gillespie welcomes cruisers at the entrance. This lounge is characterized by these large floor-to-ceiling windows that offer an amazing view of the deck and the ocean. This lounge seats almost 100 guests, has a fully stocked bar, of course, and has a stage to feature live Latin and jazz shows or a DJ for you to get your groove on into the night. They also offer workshops and classes in this space, so be sure and check your cruise planner for activities.
Headed to dinner after our live stream for Sail Away. That was fun.
It was fun.
And you can have it'll already be up. We did the first one and we had a medical emergency. We were supposed to sail away at 4 and we didn't because we had this medical emergency, and so the captain came on. So we started a live and then we're like, hey, we're still moored, so we're not going anywhere. And then we did the second live, which we actually did sail away. And we're going to dinner now on the 4th deck.
Sapphire.
And yeah, we're supposed to have a table of our own, so we'll see. We'll show y'all all of our food.
We're running about 30 minutes late.
Yeah, because we left, you know, from Sail Away late, like an hour and 15 minutes late. Appetizer.
Oh, Caesar salad.
Oh, yum. That's usually what you get, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And I got the crab cake.
That looks nice,
So
actually.
the onions and the tomatoes will be gone, and the crab cake and the dressing will be in my bag. So this time we're sharing with you the actual taste of the food and not just the food. So how's your Caesar?
Caesar's good.
Excellent as always?
Very good.
He thought it was kind of small this time.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Crab cake tastes good, but it seems like it needs to be cooked a little longer.
Okay, undercooked.
Maybe a little crispier, like on the outside. It's not raw or anything, but I just expected it to be a little crispier. Remember, if you haven't cruised very often, that on the first night of a cruise, they just finished with the previous, in this case, 8-night sailing. So this usually is the most rough time for the dining room cruise. So just be prepared. It's still better than I eat at home.
Extend a little grace.
Yeah. Main course.
Prime rib.
Ooh.
Give it a shot.
Look at that.
We'll see. A little horseradish sauce on the side.
Veggies, fried battered fish and shrimp, and it looks like green peas and maybe potatoes in the middle. So experience with your prime rib?
It was not up to par for Royal.
In what ways?
It was wafer thin and it was fatty.
Okay. And mine was kind of similar. The potatoes that came in the middle were lukewarm to already kind of cold when I started eating the potatoes. Everything else was pretty good. Like the outside of the fish was crispy, but it quickly became lukewarm. Every other cruise we've been on, it's gotten better as we progress in the week. So we're excited to continue on. We forgot to talk about our dessert.
Ooh.
After dinner. That was actually the best part of dinner for both of us. I had the chocolate molten cake with ice cream. I guess that's what it was. You had the
Apple something a la mode.
apple blossom, I think
Blossom.
they called it.
Oh, apple blossom.
It was good stuff.
That's my drug of choice.
His too.
He got another vote.
Great minds think alike, sir.
I mean, my chocolate cake was crispy on top, like when I put my spoon into it, and it had ice cream on it even, and it was still crispy. It was really good. So yours was good too?
Fantastic.
Now we are headed to the Welcome Aboard show. It's supposed to be about, like, I think they have the dancers and singers and all those kind of people, but it said comedian, right?
Right.
We'll give you a little taste of it also.
of day 1. Wow.
Good day. Started off a little rocky with a late shuttle and rain going to the port.
I don't complain about rain.
Well, some people
We
would.
don't get rain in Texas. I don't complain about rain.
That's for sure. We wish we'd get all the rain we had here. It rained during sail away. And a less than perfect dinner. And with all that, who can complain? You're on a cruise.
And we are in an aft cabin.
Loving it. We just went out and watched the wake view, our own little private wake view.
Yes.
Off our balcony.
And I can feel the rotors vibrating.
Like to sleep tonight.
I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be
sleep
just like a gentle
so good.
vibration on the bed. It's like having a vibrating bed. Look at that.
Yeah.
They should have charged us extra for the cabin. Day 1 is down.
Day 1 is down. We'll check in mañana.
Be blessed.
Peace.